The day I will never forget. When our eyes met, time froze. When you caught me at the city mall, scanning the front page of Men of India, I was baffled, looking at you, looking back at me. That little smile on your face made me go through hell. But you only tell me, how awkward would that be for people around us to find two men bequeathing their pomposity, staring right into each other's eyes? Never have we thought about this world again, when we bloomed for the love, the belongingness for each other. Until the day my father asked me jokingly, "Why have you not brought any girl to this house?" For someone who had been modern all his life, he feared that his son might turn out to be a queer. So they raged and raged and raged until I gave in. Until I was the only one who learned to stay quiet when my own mother was finding a girl for me to marry and my father was setting up mandap and mithai. Until I learned to wipe my own tears. Until I learned that only I could hear my screams and broke his heart and tried slitting his wrists, but I could never do that. Maybe courage was never my forte. 25 years later, my life has memorized these small tricks to avoid tragedies. And this head has learned to live with peace again. But this heart was always left in pieces. On each piece, there's a question written that all of you ask to people like me every day. So what exactly are you? Were you born like this, or all of this happened later? Did you go through any childhood tragedy? How do you guys do it? I don't know who I am, or who I was, or who I will be. I have been in a fluid state all my life. But my depression knows that there is a reason for its presence. So when all of you 21st century's progressive people say that I don't really get this hype these homos have created with their forward terminologies like transgender, transsexual, homo, gay, lesbian, LGBTQ, I'm left with no words to that. I just want you to know that for someone who has the ability to judge people based on their gender must know the difference between sex, gender, and sexual orientation. I hope now you know what to do with your unlimited data pack. And when you actually research for it and Google it, also trying to find the lives we live, I'm not sure you would find much about that. Because we don't live the same life as you do. Our lives are spent hiding from society and world and ourselves too. Sometimes I feel that even that bird sitting outside my window on Gulmohar tree is freer than we are. But today, I stand strong. I stand tall, and today all I can see is colors and smiles and a flag with motto that your life can be healed through nature, sunlight, and serenity. 377 celebrations, courage, hugs, and a hope that someday there will be same-gender marriage legal too. My heart is filled with joy, and all I can think of doing is write a letter to the woman inside me. dressed with yellow and crimson and all the colors of spring, sitting under that gulmohar tree. She likes to smile at the people passing by, unlike me. Unlike me, she's the galaxy containing the stars, the moon, and the sun, when I am just a dust lying at her feet. Had I been her, what would my life look like? Had I been her, what would I be doing today? Had I been her, what would happen to my wife and children? If I were her, would my kids be called faggots at school? No. I guess I'm okay. I guess I'm okay with the life I chose to live. Because the Supreme Court has done its job. But when will we do? Heartbroken, I put the letter inside the envelope, inside my locker, bidding farewell to my last dream. Until one day, my son sees it and decides to complete it with one sentence, that if you cannot bear my father's story, then maybe this world is unbearable. The day I will never forget, when our eyes met, time froze, and my wife served you the dinner she made for my family.